It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Broncos leader at quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Cooper on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Now here's Young. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On first down, Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Broncos, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
Badgley's kick is good, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes.
I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the one interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with,
If
right?
you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And that's out quickly to Chase. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Here is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to having to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
On 1st down, Nix. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Cooper, he's going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drop.
Oh, Young loses it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
The Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. The Panthers about ready to take over. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. That makes Jackson now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Back to throw. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. That's Franklin. The gain of 5. And it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Franklin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll look to throw on third and goal. The quick slant caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's fourth and goal.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Cooper on the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On play action, Young. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
18 on the play. And the Panther first down.
Up the middle they go. It's Brooks taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That throw by Young incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Now Young. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing on first down. Nix. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Nix. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands, because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, Young. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First down, Carolina.
They'll run on first down. Brooks down to about the 32. Here's 2nd and 7. Young now. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
At the 45-yard line.
On first down, Nix. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
In punt formation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd down, Young. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Young. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the Bucs who were able to get the victory at home. Baker Mayfield, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing on first down. Nix, a short one to the tight end, Troutman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a throw here, hauled in. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw. Nix. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Panthers' 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 1st and 10, Nix. Got a man open. It's Chase. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, Nix. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Nix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
And 10.
To throw on 3rd down, Nix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Young looks to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard
2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Young. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Back to throw. Nix. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hands it off out of the gun. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Greg Dulcich from 17 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And Young's throw there incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Panthers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. Operating from the gun. Nix working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Nix. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Cooper on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Young will set to throw. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down, Carolina.
Again, it's Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Throwing, Young. sideline falls incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That throw by Young incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Denver's offense now set to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. Well,